Hello everyone, welcome again to my YouTube channel School of Automation. In this new video we'll learn about how to download a file and store it on a specific location using Selenium. Along with this we will cover how to delete file from a specific folder, also how we can verify downloaded file. So let's see the use case first that we'll try to automate using Selenium. So this will be the URL that I will hit and that I will open in Selenium script, and from here I will try to download a sample image file after clicking on this download. So now let's jump over to automation part. So this is the problem statement usually most of the people facing in their day by day activity, and in some cases so usually the download operation while we are performing through automation, that by default will store into default downloaded location, but our requirement is we have to store that downloaded file on a specific location. So this thing we will try to achieve using Selenium. So this is our problem statement. Like usually browser by default save image or any kind of file on different means I will say default location, and that default location might be changed on your system and might be changed on mine system. Like currently I'm using Mac, so my default location would be something else, and if I will try to execute same script in the Windows, then might be default location would be anything else, right? So this is our problem statement. So let's see the this actual implementation of this part using Chrome driver as well as Firefox driver. So so this test case is particularly for Chrome. So right now I'm using Chrome option to achieve the same thing, and here I'm creating a Chrome profile, and in this Chrome profile, or I will say Chrome options, not exactly Chrome profile, this is Chrome option, and in this Chrome option I am using uh, this property of Chrome options, which will talks about default directory, default download directory. So here I am passing this location, and this is a string, final string I declared on the top of the script, and this is the location, right? And after that, this Chrome option I'm passing here in Chrome driver class as a argument. So all these Chrome options knowledge now hand over to driver. So now driver takes care all these activity now, and after this I am just performing some basic operation like maximizing the browser, and here I'm hitting this specific URL, and with the help of JavaScript executor I am just scrolling the screen because of I want to perform some operation in order to download a specific file, and here I'm just clicking on that particular button so that I can download the file. Here I'm again scrolling the screen because of here I'm just scrolling down and here I'm scrolling up, just in order to cover both type of scroll, up and down. And here I'm just adding some constant wait for 10 seconds so that we can see the operation. And here in this 49 number line, this is a assert statement. Here we are using, here we are actually verifying the downloaded file, and for this I have created one method, I will say helper method below. So let me open that as well. So if I talk about the definition of this method, then here I am just creating object of file class, and as a argument here I am passing this default location where we want to store our downloaded file. So this file object I have created, then and with this folder object I am just getting list of all the files available in this particular location, right? And now here I am taking one boolean variable, is file available, by default I am setting as false, and then with the help of this list that we are fetching from here, we are reading all the files available on this location, and it will return files, array of files, correct? And now I'm iterating this array of files using for loop. And then here I'm checking if it is a file, then only comes under this condition. If this is folder, then don't need to come under that location, then it will goes for the next iteration. And once this is a file and comes under this condition, then I am fetching file name for that particular file and storing into variable. And here for our convenience I am just printing the file name as well. And if the file name matches equal to expected, this is our expected file name, I am again storing in another string. So if the file name that we are iterating through this loop equal to expected file name, then I am setting is file available boolean variable as true, and finally I am returning the value same. So if the file available, then it will return true. If the file not available, then it will return this default value as false. So with the help of this method I am just asserting, or you can say confirming, the downloaded image. And now if you will execute the same test cases two time, then might be this will be chance like uh, it will download and store the file second time, like in this way, right? So might be in this case your downloaded file and expected file name shouldn't be matched, right? So in this case might be test case will get fail. So to overcome this problem, every time I'm deleting all the files available in this download folder with the help of this small utility method, and this will execute before every test. So whenever we will execute any kind of test, first of all it will delete all the available files. So using this file utility class I am just calling one method clean directory, and here I am passing this directory object, and this is the default location that we want to delete, right? So now let me execute this test first, and before execution let me delete this file manually, and then we'll see with the help of automation how it will do. So by default right now I deleted this file. Let me execute this test again. So now Chrome will launch. Yeah, Chrome is open up. Now it will click on this download. Yeah, you can see downloading is started and it's finished now. Now it will try to read this file from that provided location and then verify the name. Yeah, now test is done. See, our test case is getting passed, and this is the file name we are printing in the console by this line. And here I am asserting this file name. And similarly I have created another test case for Firefox profile as well. Here I am creating Firefox options, and here I am providing a couple of preferences value. We'll talk about each of all of these. And here first one is browser dot download dot folder list. So this can accept three type of value: 0, 1, 2. 0 means it will by default save to desktop. 1 means it will store on a default download location, and 2 means our user defined customized value. So that's why I'm just putting as 2. And browser dot download directory equal to this specific location. And if I talk about use download dir, so by default this the value for this is false, but here I am taking as true, because if I will set as false, then it will always ask where to save the file, that some additional pop-up will display on the screen. So for that purpose I am just making it for true, so that this pop-up never comes while we are executing a test. And then this next, like never ask to save a disk. So here I'm providing couple of value. So if the file is this type, In that case, it will never ask to save the to save in a specific disk. And this last one is pdf js dot disable. It means sometime if you observed, whenever we are clicking on any download link, rather than downloading that file, it will open within browser in a pdf viewer. So that also we don't want. We want just download that particular file rather than opening in the browser. That's why disable equal to true. So these all are a preference about Firefox profile and Firefox option. Here I have created Firefox option, and the same Firefox option I am providing in Firefox driver. Now all these knowledge comes under this driver, and further on driver will takes care all these activity. So now similarly here I am just maximizing the browser, opening the URL and scrolling and clicking one performing one click operation, and here again scroll up, then 10 seconds sleep time, and here I'm again validating the file name, and finally I'm closing the browser. Chrome related task is executed, and here you can see the downloaded file. And now let me execute the Firefox one. And after starting the Firefox execution, we will cross verify either this file deleted or not with the help of this small utility method that will execute before test. So now let me execute this here. See, browser is launched, and I hope this file is also deleted. Now see, there is no file under the downloaded folder. It means this part of code executed and deleted the file successfully. Now, yeah, Firefox related test case is also executed, and you will see now the file is again available here, the script. So these two test cases I will say related to, first one is related to Chrome and second one is related to Firefox. And here we have this helper method that will verify the availability of file on provided location. And this is the before test that will clean the folder, this provided location, it will delete all the files. I hope you like the video. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for new updates.